These are two Schwinn Speedster frames or Camelback frames that start out as 26 1 3/8 wheeled bikes. This one here was actually had a 3-speed Sturmey Archer on it. You could tell mainly because they don't have any provisions for cable stops, and an older frame compared to this one would be a little bit later. They actually had cable stops on it, as you can see. This one actually probably had a 10-speed setup on it. And these were just converted into BMX cruisers. This one's running a kind of in-between fork, weird fork. It's a 24-inch actually. And this is actually a 26-inch fork from a Univega mountain bike. Both stems are just a 21 millimeters, so that'd be your standard BMX 1-inch threaded steer tube on the forks. The wheel sets, both of them were borrowed from mountain bikes. This is running a 7X Araya with a Joytech hub. These were taken off I think it was an 83 Sierra mountain bike. That's a laid back stem or seat post from Pork Chop or off eBay or something of that nature. That's an old Schwinn Sprint seat. Pretty toasty, but it's holding together. I think it gives it a nice look. The sprocket on this one was taken from probably a 90s, mid-90s or so BMX Schwinn 44 tooth, but it is an alloy. Pretty trick looking. Pedals are Schwinn Adams, French made. They're pretty cool because they have the spun aluminum center shaft there. And then they have an outside steel cage. They look pretty tough. They're mainly on, probably found them on Voyagers or, they're drop down bars, Schwinn's. The crank is a Schwinn also. Brake sets from some type of cruiser I picked up a while ago. This one had to have a really long reach. It's kind of hard to match them. On these, you sometimes will have to mount, well, most of the time you'll have to mount, if you want a match set, the brake caliper underneath so you can get longer reach. This one's maxed out, as you can see. Stem's just a piece together. I think I got it from a scooter. And I just cleaned it up, but it's older. Bars are the SEs. I did a comparison on these. Levers are Diacomps. Grips are old school. Borrowed off some bike, taken off them. On this one, running an SR stem. What is it? The MS 422. Pretty standard mountain bike stuff, the 80s. This is running the Black Ops bars. These have SR high flange hubs, and I got the wheels were actually I laced in these Pro Class off an old Mongoose ATB. So the hubs are really nice, SR high flanged. Match sets. And I just ran this liner is just a red liner you can pick up, mainly for the fat tire bikes. And you see how nice the hub is. It's a Pork Chop purchase on the MX, the repop. These are the bear traps. I believe these are actually, oh, they Sun, can't make out the name. These are pretty toasty. These are Sun Tours, old 1/2 inch, because I'm running 1-piece crank still. Brook saddle. Nice old school seat post clamp. You can sig that. Crank again, just a 1-piece. Probably this is a 170 arm, and then another 90s or so alloy sprocket. So these are real fun to build. They're actually, I think, around 21 inch top tube. So they ride pretty nicely. They're heavy, just steel. They got a cool look to them. All right, thanks for watching.